Hi, I'm Dinny, owner of Dinny Collins Fitness and Swords, and welcome to day 4. I'm so grateful that you're allowing me to help you. Before I was a personal trainer, I started off as a metal fabricator. Steelwork is my family business. On summer holidays, I would work for my dad. I was never pushed into it. In fact, when I left school, I actually started serving my time as a motorcycle mechanic. But when that place went bust, my dad offered me an apprenticeship in metal fabrication with him. I learned so much working for my dad over the years. Yes, I learned how to weld and fabricate, but I also learned about one's pride and passion in one's work. I seen how happy my dad was in his work, and that making money was not a priority for him, as was spending time with his family. However, I did not share the same love for steelwork as my father. Although I had no idea what I actually wanted to do, I knew I didn't want to do steelwork forever. And here's the irony: sometimes our biggest struggles or obstacles can actually change our life for the better. It was through having my accident and being told by a doctor that there was no way I could go back to steelwork that I find myself here right now, living an amazing life and working in a career that I love. Some advice that I got years ago was to do what you love and get so good at it you can make money out of it. So what really excites you, and what would you do if money was not an issue? If you won the lottery and after you got bored having holidays, what would you do for fulfillment? Maybe you've never thought about this before, but I invite you to explore and find your true calling. Anyway, that's me getting sidetracked. Today is action day. Action is what gets us results. We can go to a gym consultation and spend an hour with a trainer walking around and showing us the various exercises we could do. We'll feel a little better from this temporarily. However, unless we actually pick up the weights ourselves, we won't change. Just like you may feel a little more motivated from watching this video series, but it's going to take physical action to get you to change your circumstances and find some lasting motivation. Now, the secret to consistent action is to adopt a strategy of imperfect action. We spend our time waiting for the right time to move on a goal until we can commit to like 5 training sessions a week because we have ourselves convinced that that's what's needed, and there's no point in going to the gym once a week right now. In X number of months, this or that will have happened, so I'll be able to do it then. Unfortunately, this is just like waiting for motivation. Life is passing us by as we wait for the right time. My motto, which is on the wall of my gym, is strive for progress, not perfection. Most clients, like myself, are over 35. We have perhaps careers, maybe husbands, wives, kids, elderly parents. We do not have as much time as we had in our 20s. However, we still have all the same wants and desires to feel good about our body and confident in our clothes. Imperfect action is your secret weapon if you learn to embrace it. The smallest action step, taken consistently, compounds into greatness over time. As I've mentioned, time passes either way, so we might as well slowly work towards our goal rather than waiting. When we have a goal, we think when we reach it, we will be happy. However, we are happy when we are making progress towards our goal. So feeling happier is not 3 stone or 6 months away. It can only be 1 workout away. When it comes to taking action, here are a few tips I'd like to share to help you get moving. Start small and be as consistent as you can. The smallest physical action step today trumps thousands of future plans. When it comes to physical change, it requires physical action. A walk today changes your physiology today. Your body is rewarded for its movement with amazing hormones like serotonin and dopamine. They instantly make you feel better and they make you think differently. Ever notice how you feel walking out of a gym is totally different to how you felt walking into the gym? You're more positive and happy. The smallest steps build and build. I had a client who only trained with me once per week. She trained with me for years, but because one day she read in a newspaper article that you need to lift weights 3 times a week to see results, she stopped training. However, she quickly noticed her clothes were getting tighter and her arms were becoming jiggly. Her words, not mine. You see, there's no minimum for results. The fact she always felt good after her classes should have been enough to keep her going. As I mentioned before, as it's not the result we want, but the feeling that we think the result's going to bring us. Lifting weights once per week over a period of say a year has a huge difference on your body. Yes, 3 times might be better, but once consistently is surprisingly good and a million times better than waiting for summer or winter when you'll do those 3 times a week. Waiting is wasting. Time is the only commodity we can't get back. So begin today or this week in some small way, and once you are consistent, not seeking perfection, willing to fail, and have a vision of where you want to get to, you will begin to enjoy the journey towards your goal. Progress equals happiness. So for Action Day, I want an actual action step from you today. Oh my God. Now, it can be small or it can be massive, but I want you to take a physical step today. Research programs in your area, join a gym, buy runners, go for a walk, call a personal trainer, call me. But today, do something to create some momentum. I want you to realize that taking an action step will feel uncomfortable and you will come up with excuses of why you should wait till tomorrow or next week. But please push through this resistance, and I promise you'll feel good after you take the first step, no matter how small it is. So your homework is an actual action step after this video. Will you do it? Make a firm decision right now, please. If you're up for getting a bit uncomfortable, say, yes, Dinny, I'll take an action step today. And then you've made a decision, I want you to follow through on it. Remember, I'm not looking for a marathon. I'm looking for a phone call to a trainer, a walk in a park, try an exercise class, a conversation with a fit friend, whatever, but move, make some sort of movement today. Find out what's out there. Tip 2, accountability. If you fail to take action, you need accountability. In fact, we all do, to get the best from ourselves. As I mentioned, the steps to change are difficult, and that's why finding someone to hold you accountable will help you stay on track and make progress. I keep myself accountable by swimming in a swim squad. I have a life coach who keeps me accountable on that stuff. I have a business coach who keeps me accountable on business stuff. And I have various other friends who keep me accountable for training and various other rituals that I carry out myself. Perhaps you and a friend can buddy up as accountability partners. Accountability is the number one reason people get better results in personal training, rather than people just joining a gym. As I've already said, things are difficult alone. If you want more success, find someone to hold you accountable, like a coach or a personal trainer. Not only will they help you do what you need to do, but they'll support you when you need it also, help and put you back on track if you're off the rails. Okay, now to finish today, we're going to do our little meditation exercise. Then I want you to take some sort of action step, like you agreed you would. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on our final day. And here we go on our meditation. So, sitting comfortably, eyes closed, please. And feeling your feet on the floor and just noticing the contact that they're making with the floor. Just bringing your attention into your feet. Moving your attention to your bum on the seat and just noticing the contact you're making with the chair. And letting that go, and now bringing your attention to your breath and simply just following it in and out. Breathing through your nose as you can, nice and relaxed, eyes closed. We're going to get centered again with the ball on the string. So just on the inhale, visualize that ball going from your head down to your feet, and on the exhale, nice and smooth, it rolls up through the body and out the head. Nice calm breaths, just focusing on the ball passing down through your body and out through your head. So you're just bringing your awareness through your body. Well done, lovely and relaxed. Just a couple of more breaths now, following the ball in and out, and just bringing your awareness through your body as you follow the ball. Visualizing it passing through your body. Feel the various parts of your body as the ball passes through. In and out. Ball goes down, the ball goes up and out the top of your head. If you get distracted, just pick it up again. Last couple of breaths like that, please. Okay, well done. Now let the ball go and let's bring up that goal you created again. Now, again, we're going to dream big. I really want you to go for this. Exaggerate it. Imagine it's 1 year from today and you've achieved your goal. You work your ass off, remember? You found deep motivation in yourself, and once you started to see and feel some results, momentum just took over. You now have an unstoppable belief in yourself. You have a newfound discipline to do what needs to be done and stick to the plan. Don't allow the negative side of your mind to block this dream with reasons why you can't. Just go with it. Okay, so it's 1 year from today and you're feeling and thinking like a different person. Imagine for a moment that all the goals you've thought about over the last couple of days were reached. And please answer these couple of questions in your head for me. How are you looking? I want even more detail than yesterday. I want you to go deeper. I want you to just live in this future for a moment. So just visualize yourself, your future self, completing all the goals you set. And how do you look? And how do you feel? What clothes or outfit are you wearing? What things are you doing this year? Is there any events you're going to? How's your home life and how was that affected by this new you? Who else has been positively affected by your transformation? And how has it affected them? How's your career if you have one? And finally, how's your life different right now in this new you after completing all these goals? Well done. Every day, people just like you start a journey of transformation. Now let it go and let's breathe again, just focusing on the inhale and the exhale. And I want you to find something to feel really grateful about today. It can be the same thing as you've used earlier in the week, or it can be a different thing. It's good to look for new stuff. So I want you to feel gratitude for this. And I want you to feel the gratitude for the transformation that's coming. Feel the motivation building in you to work for it. Feel the belief that it's possible for you to change. And finally, feel gratitude for one person in your life that you love. Feel this gratitude. Really try and find a deep sense of appreciation for this person. And allow it to make you feel really good just for a moment. Well done. You can take a nice deep inhale now and an exhale and just become aware of where you are, feeling your feet on the floor and your bum in the seat. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Well done. Now, before you are distracted, I want you to go and complete one physical action step today. If you need help with fat loss and you live near me, give me a shout or get Googling. Help is out there, and my advice is don't go it alone. In my earlier video, I explained how I always seek out accountability and support to help my success, and my advice is you should too. Have an awesome day, and remember, feel the fear and do it anyway. Dinny out.